Today, everybody wondering, and I think really have people's interest perked up on the trade deadline even more than usual. You're on the record with us saying that you would like a bat. Are you confident you'll have one by 6 p.m.?
Yeah, I'm on the record saying that I want to add to our offense. I think everybody within our organization does. And, hopefully it's a situation where that happens. I don't think there's any guarantees at the deadline because of how challenging the deadline itself is. So, we have another, whatever it is, 6 or 7 hours to see how it pans out, and then we kind of go from there.
Will you be disappointed if it doesn't happen?
No, I don't think disappointed because, it's a situation where sometimes things just don't line up. And it's not a situation where we're not trying to add or we haven't had conversations about adding. Sometimes you just can't line up with people, or people go other places, or they have other deals. So I know we're continuing to work on it. I know we will continue to work on it up until the deadline. And hopefully it's a situation where it's something that we get something done.
Do you think that then there's lots of discussion and theories about the fact that you guys have won a few games now, and so that makes the general manager more likely to try and make deals, or if you had lost, if you had lost the last 2 nights, it'd be less likely. Do you think that the way that the team plays leading up to the deadline plays into those kinds of things, or do you feel like Ben Cherington was trying to make a deal regardless of really kind of what was happening the last week or so?
Yeah, well, I can only speak to our situation, and I don't think the last 2 days has affected it in any way. I think Ben has been trying to do things over, not only the last couple days, but over the last week or 10 days or maybe even longer than that. So I don't think the last 2 days have had any effect on that. I do think, we continue to play good baseball, which is important, but it hasn't changed, our willingness or our want to be able to add to our club.
Pirates manager Derek Shelton on the Sullivan Super Service fan hotline. Pittsburgh's trusted plumbing and HVAC provider for over 50 years. It's interesting, Shelty, just what the organizational philosophy is at the top and what you guys talk about when you talk with Ben and I assume with Bob Nutting. Joel Sherman on MLB Network the other day says of the Pirates, no team is going to want to play a best of 3 against Skeens, Keller, Jones. They owe it to the fan base to try harder, meaning get players. I would add to that in pro sports, we can't predict the future. I can't say for sure that the top of your rotation, meaning Skeens and Keller, will ever be healthy again. I don't know. You're from Chicago, so you know the story of Pryor and Wood. They basically had one season together. So here's my question. Are the conversations at the top of your organization to that end? We have a chance this year. If we get there, we could win it all.
Well, I think we realize what we have in front of us, and we realize how important and special those guys are. I mean, the 3 guys you named, definitely highlighting that. So I think we're very aware of that, and I think our conversations around that at the top are very much linked to that.